Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff Neville from Selective Imagery, and this is kind of like just a little test stream, I guess you could say. First of all, I want to thank everybody who participated in and watched last night's live stream Photo Talk with Jeff Neville, episode 50. We had our monthly photo review. I think, as usual, it was fantastic. The images that we get from everybody are just at such a high level that uh, I think anyone who has not come on the channel before to watch it, it's the first Saturday of every month. And I think you'll get a lot out of it if you come and just view what other people are doing. And everybody is always welcome to participate and submit images. And I will put up the information needed on how you can go about doing that. And for those of you who may want to find out early, I'll put it up on the screen in a second here, so that you can see what we do. Now I haven't changed the date here, so this was for images that I was collecting for the show on July 6th. So usually the the Friday before the show is the deadline for submitting photos to me at that email address. And I prefer, if possible, that the files are 2048 pixels on the long side, but I'm not going to give you a hard time if it's just some photo that you feel won't do justice at that size, and you want to send me a larger file. Go ahead and do it. I mean, I've got the space to handle it. And I do not save any of these images. I don't keep any of these images. The images from yesterday's show have already been deleted off my computer. I don't make any money off of it. And, hopefully you choose to participate in the future if you've never come on the show before. Come check us out. And on the other weeks of the month where we're not doing photo reviews, we may share some images on some of those shows. We have people that talk about topics of interest to them regarding camera features or equipment that they use to make their life easier. We try to get people to come on and share, do little 10-15 minute presentations whenever they can. So we're kind of a learning channel. We're a small but strong community of friends, and we support each other, and we all enjoy each other's work. Now, for the first time, last night I put up something for people to make donations to the show via PayPal to support upgrading my Restream service to 1080p. So right now, I am live. This is 1080p. Hopefully you see a difference. I'm going to share the screen and put up some images from my Lightroom app. And hopefully you'll see a difference in the quality of the images. I mean, that was the whole goal of putting up the donation information, was to support the increased monthly fees from Restream to do 1080p. And as I promised, if people were generous enough to send in donations, which many of you were, and to be quite honest with you, too many of you sent in too much money. $1, $5 is more than enough. I'm not out here panhandling anybody. So, but I did get enough money to support the 1080p venue, which is now in front of you. I'm going to share the screen and throw on a few pictures, and you can determine if you feel that the quality is better than what it has been. I also plan on contacting my internet service provider, having my system checked out at the house, and optimize as best I can. I might consider hooking up a direct line to the second floor of the house, so I don't have to go through, using Wi-Fi on the router that I have downstairs, because I do all my work from the second floor of my home. So I may look into getting a wired connection that I could hook up to, that would hopefully improve the bandwidth, so we don't have any problems on the show in the future. So I'm going to look into that. And let me just share the screen here and put up a few images, and give me a second here to switch my format, make this image bigger. And for those of you that may find this live stream later in the day and check it out, you can look at these images and decide if you feel the 1080p, well, it should be twice as good as what we had before. Let's put it that way. So I'll share a few images, and okay, my file is being spooled up from my RAID system, so it's going to take a minute before this image gets optimized. Got to wake up the drive, which drives me nuts, no pun intended. And I'll just see there you go. I mean, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's see what else I got that I can. Here's the youngsters. These are oyster catchers. So I'm basically just doing this little quick live stream just to share some images with the 1080p format, and you guys can decide whether or not we have some improvement. This is mom and dad, and then one of the youngsters, 1 out of 3. Kind of told the story last night. I don't think I really completed my thought, but there are 3 youngsters, and 2 tend to hang around together and wrestle with each other, and the third one is kind of like he's all doing his own thing. He's the adventuresome child, and often you don't even see the third one. He's off doing whatever he or she wants to do, and the other 2 kind of hang around, and I think they get a little bit more of the food because the other one's too busy exploring the world around him or her. And what's a little bit frustrating is you can see the oyster catcher here, and the blur background is a gentleman off of a boat tossing net in the water to get bait fish for their eventual ride out to the open ocean to get some fish. So they go pretty close to this bank where these oyster catchers and the young are, which I'm not too thrilled about. I mean, they could be a little farther away or go on the bank on the other side that you see in the background and get the fish there, and not be kind of like disturbing the young here with the adults. I mean, there are ways they can still get their stuff and basically not bother these birds. Let's see what else I could throw up here. Very early morning shot, and this kind of defines the temperature conditions in Myrtle Beach for weeks and weeks now. We had a 2 or 3 day reprieve where the temperature dropped for a couple days and the humidity dropped for a couple days, and then it ramped right back up to where it was, where we have a feel-like temperature of triple digits, 103, 108, what have you. Very uncomfortable. You don't even really want to go outside. My wife right now is enjoying the pool with a friend, And it was funny. She left the house, and within 15 minutes it started raining, and we had a quick shower, and now it's sunny out there, and I'm sure pretty muggy. Um, so she's having a good time there while I'm fooling around with Restream and getting used to the new features. And like I said, just trying to share a few images here. This is one of the ones I showed last night. And hopefully it looks pretty good on your screen. And like I said, I want to thank everybody who did donate to support the effort to update the Restream and cover the costs of that. Now, I did send out personal email acknowledgments to most of the people who made donations. There are a few folks that I do not have your email information, so I couldn't send you out a written thank you, but I'll acknowledge you right now. Is TJ Development and Photo had made a donation to the during the live stream. I appreciate your donation. And Michael McGowan made a donation as well. I don't have your email address, so if you folks want to send me your email so I have you in my system, that would be great. I would have liked to have sent you a personal thank you, but I'll do it here on this mini live stream event, and we'll see how this goes, and hopefully the quality of what people see in the images will improve as a result of this change. And I hope people enjoy it. I mean, we're always pretty critical of photos, and unfortunately you're limited by what the system allows you to do, and Restream is capped out at 1080p. It does not do 4K. Of course, neither does other live stream apps either, and live streaming from YouTube is 1080 as well at its best setting. So that's basically what we have. So okay, I just put on the chat and I see we have a few people in the chat. We got Bob Our Photos is here, and Randall, and Gustavo's popped in, and so we have a few people anyway. This was just a test, and hopefully you guys can see that the images look a little bit better than they did last night. And I got enough funds from folks and to support this for a little bit of time, and I'm not going to be trying to get money from everybody on every show. I mean, basically, when this funding runs out, then I'll do another campaign to get a few dollars from people to keep the stream going. And like I said, I will try to have my internet service provider just come out and check everything out and make sure that everything is optimized as best it can, because I know there was some perceived bandwidth issues or times where my image was a little bit fuzzy, and then it got sharper, and then it kind of stayed that way. So, I might wait till after the next show to contact the ISP, because if there are no issues on the next show, then this update might have kind of taken care of the problem. So I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see how this looks in the upcoming weeks, and if it still is questionable with bandwidth issues or anything like that, then I'll get the ISP involved, and maybe I'll do a direct hookup to my computer, have a line brought into the house for the second floor. But I want to thank all of you again for your support. And I didn't get a lot of sleep. I think I I think I went to bed at 3 in the morning and I got up probably at 7 and then slept for another hour. And so my normal Sunday morning, uh, dragging myself out of bed and looking a bit, as they say, disheveled. And as you can see, you know, I'm wearing my as it called my loose fit, worn out T-shirt. Proudly. We all have our favorite shirt that we like to wear, even though it's starting to look a little bit ratty. Um, and Randall's saying here that he has two microwaves when watching YouTube. He only uses one; the other one interrupts the signal, and he's taken off to go cut his grass at this point. So, well, I'm hoping that you don't have the humidity that you've been having, like we have here, Randall, and that you don't overdo it. So take it easy. And I'm good to see that Gustavo's saying that things look pretty good. That's good. Appreciate that. Bob, thank you for stopping in. And I'm going to get off before I end up with 30 or 40 people on here, and we end up doing another live stream today, because I have no extra notes or anything else I could really talk about. And believe you me, I think I did more than enough talking for 50 people last night. So I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you guys for popping in, making a few comments, acknowledging that things do look better. So that's good. That's what we were hoping for. And hey, until next Saturday, everybody. Okay, Gustavo says it looks better in his TV, computer, and iPad. And we'll just monitor this before I go any further with getting the ISP involved and spending money that I maybe do not necessarily have to spend. But I appreciate the support from everybody. Have a great day. Go out and get some shots next week, providing you're not dealing with 106-degree temperatures. And Gustavo, I know you're going to be getting ready for your trip to Iceland upcoming, so I really look forward to what you come back with from there, and obviously wish you and your wife a fantastic trip. I think that we'll see you probably this coming Saturday, and then we may not see you for a few weeks, but I hope everything goes well there. And so I'm going to say goodbye to everybody this Sunday morning, and you guys take care. And until next time, enjoy life, capture some of it. Go out there and get some great shots.